Have you ever wondered why some fighters, despite being incredibly talented, just don't connect with their fans? Israel Adesanya, one of the most skilled fighters of our generation, has held the UFC middleweight title multiple times. Yet, when it comes to his relationship with the fans, it's complicated. Today we're diving into the story of how a fighter hailed as the next big superstar ended up alienating so many of his supporters. The journey begins with Israel's rise through the ranks of Glory Kickboxing before transitioning to MMA, where he quickly climbed the UFC ladder. He captivated audiences with impressive knockouts and an undeniable charisma, culminating in a stunning knockout victory over Robert Whittaker to claim the middleweight title. However, the buzz around Izzy took an unexpected turn when his performances inside the octagon began to draw criticism. His first title defense against Yoel Romero at UFC 248 was one of the most anticipated fights of the year, yet it turned out to be one of the most underwhelming title fights in UFC history. The fight was marked by both fighters' hesitance to engage, leaving fans and commentators alike confused and disappointed. This cautious approach became a recurring theme in several of Izzy's subsequent fights, including bouts against Marvin Vettori and Jared Cannonier, where he adopted a more conservative backpedaling style. Critics argue that Israel's fights against Paulo Costa and his rematch with Robert Whittaker showed flashes of his previous aggressive style, but the overall impression was that of a fighter who was more concerned with not losing than with winning. This shift in style led to frustration among fans who had expected the dynamic striker who earned the moniker the last style bender. Beyond the octagon, Israel's authenticity has been called into question. His public persona, marked by flashy antics and bold statements, often contrasts with his reserved approach in the octagon. For example, he has spoken about growing up poor in Nigeria and the struggles he faced, only to later reveal that his family was quite well off, with servants in the household. These inconsistencies in his narratives have led to accusations of phoniness, with some fans feeling disconnected from a fighter they once admired. The controversies didn't stop there. During press conferences, Israel has made remarks and engaged in behaviors that many have found to be cringeworthy, whether it's his infamous "frozen like Elsa" line.
Trust me, he knows I put him on skates last time. And this time when I put you on skates, I'm gonna leave you frozen like Elsa.
Or his playful jabs at opponents.
This was fresh meat, and you had been wanting fresh meat for a while. Did
Sure,
you
I'm
feel
gonna beat that
during the
meat.
prep?
Some fans find it entertaining, while others see it as forced and inauthentic. Adding to the list of controversies is the mysterious case of Israel's gynecomastia, a condition characterized by enlarged breast tissue, which became noticeable during his fight with Paulo Costa. This condition has often been linked to steroid use, leading to widespread speculation about Izzy's possible use of performance-enhancing drugs. Despite multiple denials from Israel and a now infamous explanation attributing the condition to excessive marijuana use, many fans remain skeptical. All of these elements have contributed to a narrative that paints Israel as a polarizing figure in the UFC. Ultimately, the story of Israel Adesanya is a fascinating case study of a fighter whose talent is as unquestionable as the controversies that surround him. It raises the question, what does it take for a fighter to maintain their authenticity and connection with fans while navigating the pressures and expectations of being a UFC champion? With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.